purple. Medication and meditation stimulate my greatness. Being about just face it, this a real deal matrix. If it wasn't for Fergal Hayes, I'd have went crazy. Had to learn the basics, had to deal with patience. Both of them motherfuckers, time and basis. Had to change my name. I'm sorry, man. Good afternoon, y'all. Welcome to episode 6 of the All Facts, No Cap, Weed and Hip Hop podcast. I'm your host, Weedhead Ted.
I'm your co-host, Sherm Stick.
I'm your co-host, Z-Boat. I'm your boy, Poster Boy. You already know what time it is.
Listen, man, we got Poster Boy in this motherfucker.
You
heard me?
Yes, sir.
We got Poster Boy in this motherfucker today, man.
Yes, sir.
Now check this out.
You like that?
This is gonna be,
You got it.
this episode 6, it's a real hard topic. We got a real hard topic today. Before we get into all that though, we got a song review from my dog Poster Boy.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes,
We're gonna listen to one of his songs, All Facts, No Cap. In this episode, Chain Gang Rules in full effect.
Oh, handball court. Straight up.
Chain Gang Rules is in full effect. That means if y'all call in, y'all comment, I respect. But we do welcome y'all opinion. Remember to call in 727-386-2289 if you want to call in and voice your opinion about our hot topic.
And for y'all that's in other parts of the country and the world who may not understand what chain gang rules in effect mean, that's disrespect. That's all.
Disrespect.
That's it.
That's all.
I like that rule. I like that rule. I like that.
But, like the podcast called, All Facts, No Cap. So if you call, don't be capping on the phone, because we're going to find out if it's true or not, man. But y'all opinion is greatly appreciated. The hot topic. The hot topic is, and you probably can't even jump in on this. But the hot topic is who's in charge now. Whether the parents are in charge or the kids are in charge these days. And we coming from an aspect of where we're older. We're 70 babies. You know what I'm saying? This is an 80 baby.
So you're right, nigga. I'm a 90 baby. Nigga.
Oh yeah, well his generation is 90.
1990. Let's get that
Okay,
understood.
so that's the cutoff point. That's what we talking about the cutoff point at. You know what I'm saying? Because the way kids are raised these days and the way kids are raised from our time and before. So
To move on into the topic,
What's your opinion?
my opinion, I think that we handicapped from raising our kids properly. And I'm not just saying black. I'm not talking about just black people, but you see it more often. They get more harsher consequences. But it's all races. And I'm speaking from experience, because I got 4 kids of my own. But at first I was just looking at my kids and thinking that it was a problem with them or something until I went out of state. I was way in Tennessee at a track where I got business up there. And just at a campground, we talking to white people. And everything this white lady was talking about her kids. Way in Tennessee, I swear on God, it sounded like she was describing my kids. That's when I realized, man, that's all these kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm way in Tennessee and it's a white lady. And it's sweater, she talking about the hoodies, when it's 200 degrees, all of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing way down here, you know what I mean? So I know now it's all kids. You know what I mean? It ain't just the blackness.
Well, this is what I'm trying to put in effect. You got the way the kids are being brought up today, and it's like you said, they really got a handicap. Our hands are tied behind our back because of the laws.
The laws.
You can't put your hands
And
on
we're
the
going to
kids.
get deeper. We're going to get a little
Yeah.
deeper because
You can't-
it's not just the laws.
It's not the laws.
A lot of times you gotta, if you really look at this, see this all fact, no cap. So, and I don't like the opinion and gray area, you know, because that leave room for bullshit. It always have, it always will. It's either it is or it ain't. You know what I'm saying? All that, oh, this is my opinion. Yeah, you probably wrong with, but you want to try to make it fit. You know what I'm saying? That's what that shit is. You know what I'm saying? And so, that's just how it is.
You got. It's not only just the laws that they place in effect right now that's helping the kids, but these days it seems like kids have a lot of control over their parents. Not meaning like physical control, but they got control in playing mind games. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you put your hands on me, I'm gonna call the police. And they'll really stick with that.
Shit, that ain't no that.
They dead ass serious. They'll stick with that.
That's why mine don't get no.
But back when we came up,
shit, you crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
You wanna be mad as fuck? I ain't finna put my hands on you. You done threatened me with trouble already.
Back when I came up, you know what I'm saying? And with no calling no motherfucking police. My mama put it on your ass and give you the quarter to call the police. You know what I'm saying?
So they probably wouldn't even came out any goddamn way.
Man, these might come around there and whoop your ass too.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like
see, that shit started changing because you started having. I kind of agree with the ones who went overboard because people started killing their kids and shit. You know what I'm saying? And the kids were getting broke bones and can't. You remember when they started realizing that from spankings and shit, it was fucking up, especially little boys, from being able to breathe. It was fucking up something in their balls and shit. You remember that shit? Yeah. That when them laws and shit, but I don't know, I just remember a lot. You know what I'm saying? You pay attention to shit.
You got it well.
They started changing those laws. Like now you can't whoop them.
Yeah.
But some aggressive kids, they need that ass whooping to stay in line. You know, it's not to try to hurt them, but you know, every child ain't the same. You got some passive, and it don't matter the race. It's all the way across the spectrum.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I was saying, like we was discussing earlier, it takes a village to raise a child.
Yeah.
You can't find no villages no more. It ain't no villages no more.
Yeah, but you got to, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get to where the separation at. Why we don't have a village?
Because look at the way, look at the way these kids, what the things these kids doing these days. You feel me?
Yeah.
But you got to be aware. I know it's gonna touch some nerves, but we're responsible for the generation that's coming up now.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
We're responsible for that.
We
You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't step in when we were supposed to step in. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not professing to be no world-class father. You know what I'm saying? Because I was away. I didn't have a lot to do with my kids coming up because me going to prison all the time. You know what I'm saying? But thank God I had somebody that loved my kids and loved me that did raise them. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But like I said, we're responsible because at one time,
I agree with that.
At one time, a child was afraid to walk into a group of grown men out of respect.
Now they'll come up and ask you for a blunt.
Now, these days, a grown man scared to walk into a group of kids. Because you never know what's going to happen. Every child over the age of, I'm going to say 15, if they grow up in the hood, they got a gun. Yeah. They got a gun.
That's why we're trying to.
But that ain't just started. We gotta.
Yeah, that ain't just
started.
Well,
I ain't gonna say. Well, like you said, every child, but because like hell, I was 15 before, bro, and I went to prison at 15 for shooting a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't bragging and saying that's cool. That just let me know that shit happens in every generation. Yeah. They ain't just started. They ain't just started. What
I'm saying is it's becoming more and more.
It's more violent.
Yeah, you wake up in the morning, a child wake up in the morning, get their outfit together. Let me see if this.
You can't even really say it's because you have waves. Even back in our time, it just was Cali. When how it's looking right now, it was looking like that back then. Yeah. You have waves. That shit just go up and down. You know what I'm saying? Now, what we want.
This is what I'm saying.
This
is what I'm saying. It's becoming more and more like normal. Now, for this generation.
People lost the unity within themselves. That's how I feel. Because, just like you say, like, everybody can get a whooping and a bitch be okay with it. This motherfucking child can be dead motherfucking wrong, but you whoop that motherfucker. It's gonna be an all-out motherfucking war.
It's gonna be a war because
When you go down your street back in the day, you
The
come
whole
from
street
work
will
and the
be
whole
on
street will
yeah,
be
the
on
whole street. That's what I told
that.
him.
Your mama don't
I used to
say
stay.
shit.
Listen,
Yeah.
I used to stay at the end of the projects.
But now your ass is gonna be on.
Now, I can say that. I would just keep it real. That's what I do. That shit wasn't happening with me. Ain't no anybody can whoop me.
No, because you had kids like that.
You know, you
You
had
gonna tell your
parents
mama.
like that. My mama wasn't going for that shit.
Yeah,
None of
yeah.
them was going for that
But
shit.
see-
you need to go tell them. Because that's how mine gonna respond different if you fuck around and you done hit me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And talk about bringing me home.
And I'm saying nobody gonna
Yeah, she ain't going for that shit. So I'm just keeping it real.
This is the thing, yeah. But this is the thing.
Because I was getting paddles and shit. I remember in school. And
Like
then
my
they put a
coming up.
stop to that shit. Don't you hit him? No goddamn vote.
You hear me?
Yeah.
You know
My
what I'm
coming
saying?
up. My coming up. Like I said, I stayed at the end of the project. You feel me?
Yeah.
Stayed way at the end of the project. All right. My bus stop was in front of the project. If I got in trouble in school, I'm trying to figure out how the hell everybody knew that before I got off that bus. And
Yeah,
before I
yeah.
got to my house, I had 6 or 7 ass whoopings. You know what I'm saying? Before I got to the house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There was a lady that stayed in our neighborhood. She had the only oak tree in front of her house. You know what I'm saying?
He said Elton.
She had the only oak tree in front of our house. Tell me why her oak tree looked like a fucking bonsai tree. Everything was at top because all the parents used to go out there with that same damn tree and get switches off that tree.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Oh,
nowadays,
yeah. But they'll just send your ass to go get your own switch.
Yeah.
I remember I started bucking that shit.
you know what I'm
You know what I'm
saying?
saying? Man, you crazy.
Nowadays,
I ain't going over that again, man. You want me? I remember that.
you can't physically,
Yeah, man, I don't fuck that shit.
you hear me?
Yeah.
You can't physically put your hands on a child. The law says there's no corporal punishment.
Yeah.
There's no corporal punishment. All right, but look, you can whoop your child as long as you don't leave a mark on them that's gonna last.
That's what they
24
say, bro. It's a
That's what
setup.
they say. But listen,
Shit is a setup.
what kind of ass whooping can you give a child that's not gonna leave a mark?
That's a
That's not
setup.
gonna discipline him.
That's a setup.
You know what I'm saying? You can tap him on the behind with your hand and all that stuff there. That's good.
What's even
You know
more
what
of
I'm
a
saying?
setup, 9 times out of 10, black father in the hood, your ass got a felony.
Yeah.
If you whoop that motherfucking child, he ain't gotta have no motherfucking mark. If the police come and he say you whooped him, you hit him, and he run your name and you got a felony, your ass going to jail, man. That's how the law goes. They can't trick me with that shit. And I done told them that. Get what they told me? Because they was telling me that same thing. Well, you can spank him as long as you don't leave a mark. And I said the same thing. Well, how is that gonna happen? You don't think he gonna be? Yeah, all right. Then they do that. Yeah, I know. I said on top of, I got a felony, so if he called the police and say I hit him and they come out here and run my name, what you think? Yeah, you probably gonna go to jail. So why you keep saying that I can do that? See, I'm just taking precaution for myself.
Yeah.
So now you done took everything in my arsenal that I got, cause this little motherfucker aggressive the same way I was coming up, and I got ass whoopings, and you know, it helped me
That's the only way you can.
a lot, but you know what I'm saying?
Only way you can do
Yeah,
them kids
man,
now
that'd
is
be
be
good.
scared of them motherfuckers. If you can't scare them,
I mean, it helped me to understand
We gotta-
shit, like,
we gotta
it put me
aggressive
in a
people.
different
They ain't gonna-
aspect.
They ain't gonna listen to that scary shit.
Like
You
far as
gonna be
respect.
scared straight
Motherfucker whoop your ass because you done been cussing at an adult, you gonna be more, that ain't worth an ass whooping, so you'll slow down on that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I got
But
some
now,
things,
these little motherfuckers don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but look, listen, cause
Cause your ass
you'll
right
see,
the fuck
you'll
out.
see,
I
it's
was
funny.
legit.
Listen, it's funny.
Yeah,
because-
and that's what I'm saying. They had started changing.
Yeah.
That shit had started, it turned cute.
Them ass whoopers wasn't working. Them
Yeah.
ass whoopers was making me worse. And sometimes you just gotta stop whipping their ass and sit there.
Yeah, everything don't deserve an ass whooping.
Yeah.
Everything don't, but the ones that, like, the shit that do deserve an ass whooping,
gotta
you
give
need
it
to
to
be
them.
able to give it to them. And then, on top of the ass whooping, you don't just whoop a child and haul ass. You gotta sit there, when they was younger,
You sit
I sit
down
my
and
ass
go
right there.
right
I don't even whoop them in front. We living right in the house together, I take them in the room, whoop his ass and sit there.
My mom and
When
dad.
you stop crying, I talk to him. You know where I got that from? Because that's what my grandma used to do. And for some reason, it's like, I used to, then she'll cuddle me and all hold me and
After she
they
tore
would be
her ass
that.
up.
Yeah, and then I damn near, for real, psychologically, I'm a kid. It's like, I know she just whooped me, but it don't even seem like it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just took that versus when my mom and them used to whoop my ass and just haul ass and you know what I'm saying? And now you hoping they die.
Yeah.
I ain't want to be feeling like that. You know that happened because I know everybody like that. I just bring shit out that people hold back. They don't want to say it. Because I'm a human just like every other man.
Yeah, that's real.
But
You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't handled the situation right. You done beat my ass and left. I don't like you no more. You know what I'm saying? So when I was able to, I sit there and when they stop, I'm talking to them. And I'm explaining to them why. And then by the time we come out of that fucking room, bro, they like the same way I used to be. And that's how I was until it got stopped. You know what I'm saying? And I wound up going to prison, and them 7 years for me was detrimental in their life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was detrimental. So cause that shit stopped. When that stopped, it was, you know, it went
When
haywire.
I went to prison, and I came back from that bitch, shit, my kids had beards and titties and shit.
listen,
That shit was over.
color black.
But let me tell you something.
Hold on,
Hold on, let me
hold
say
on.
something about those
I'm
black things.
talking about the man coming in. The man say, he said, how about I'm going through the same shit right now. Oh my God, Bill, I got the workers coming by every week because my son said I let somebody beat him up. But he can put holes all in my walls and break glass. Guess what? They still here. And there ain't no abuse, just kids want to do what they want to do.
Yeah.
Run the streets and smoke. That's, you know what? Like I said, we got control. Sometimes it ain't that we don't have control over the kids. It's the kids, by what he said. The kids got mind control over the parents now. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a lot of parents out here these days backing what their kids do. Like if they get into a fight, the father's out there backing that shit. Beat his ass. You know what I'm saying? Instead of coming together and trying to work something out.
Man,
and then on
listen,
top of
bro.
that, on top of that, you got to go, well, I done seen some mothers think it's cute for a child to cuss at a grown up.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so cute. Get him, tell him, baby.
Yeah, see, that shit started like,
Fuck nigga. But then
that
when that
shit,
child gets older,
that shit started when I was about 15, 16, and them motherfuckers right there at my age went to having kids. Bro, I'm just keeping it real because I saw it. And that's what they was doing. You know what I'm saying?
But see, now you got, when them kids, they think it's cute for them
And
kids
then
to
that
act
shit keep
hard.
on going.
And then when they get older,
Blowing, reefing, smoke in
Yeah.
their face, all that stupid shit.
and when they get older and start cussing them out, you feel me? When that child gets older and start cussing them out, now it's a problem. No, you couldn't control that when he was a child. You know what I'm saying? When you were saying, oh, cuss him out, baby. And he around there, oh, bitch, fuck nigga, and all that stuff there. So when he got older and he calls you a bitch, calls his daddy a fuck nigga, what can you do now? Because you started that, you promoted that.
Yeah.
You feel me?
They do it.
Back in the day, we couldn't, it was, boy, we couldn't even say dang.
Yeah, you was scared. You definitely wanted to leave.
In front of my
I know
mama.
goddamn well I wasn't because my
In front
dad,
of
oh
my
my
daddy.
mama, you crazy as fuck.
It was-
That
it
shit
was-
not
it was-
happening.
It was
That
bad
shit
to
was
say
not
dang.
happening, boy. You crazy.
You hear me? It was bad to say dang.
Bitch, I was scared. I might
We
get
couldn't say nothing.
murdered. Shit, my dad,
Yeah.
my mom and dad, them motherfuckers was crazy to me.
Cause guess what?
What
They
you
had-
saying? I ain't been cussing at them motherfuckers. You crazy.
Cause
I run from there.
you gotta realize they had control over us then. They disciplined us. You know what I'm saying? So they had control then. You know what I'm saying? My dad was a preacher for 50 years. And they always say the preacher's son the worst one.
Yeah.
But like I said, my dad was a preacher for over 50 years. And I could, man, listen, man. And then it came to the point that, well, if a grown-up seen us do something and went and told our mama,
Daddy
Oh,
tell you
daddy.
hands up and how you read about
What?
30 miles by
listen,
person.
my mama say, this is what my mama and my daddy used to say. This is what my mama and my daddy used to say. My mama will come, somebody will come and tell my mama, I seen your child, I seen little Sherman doing this and Sherman doing that. And when she come to me, I'ma deny it. No. Oh, you calling her a liar? That's what you doing? Now we stuck. Now we stuck. You feel me? Because we not finna spew those grown folks' words.
One of my baby mamas was back in the day. One of them, I ain't gonna say down their name, but one of them used to blow weed in their face, right?
Yeah.
But I'll be in that bitch having a damn lamp back with my homeboy.
Until us start over.
Fogging over.
Hey,
And they'll get
Start
mad.
over what?
Regina, we talking about who in charge of life now? Either the parents or the kids.
She can pick up.
That's what, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can pick up. You know what I'm saying? You can call in. The number 3-727-386-2289. But like we said, man, it's a lot of stuff going on these days that you see these kids doing and you wondering, damn, what kind of upbringing his parent, not him. You can see what kind of upbringing the child got, what kind of upbringing the parent had.
But
You know what I'm saying? Because we showed.
never
listen,
know that.
we always got to try to come up with a solution on everything we talking about. We can't just talk. Because we recognizing the situation. You already done said that it's our responsibility because these are just acting like that. So you got to detect how it started before you can come up with a way to fix it. So we just saying that it's going on. So, you know, how did that shit start? Nobody don't want to know? Well, let me tell you how it started. This is just how that shit started. Because you got a split household. You got a split household.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them kids, most often, when that household split at whatever point in their young life, up to about, that shit go a little past 7.
About to like 12.
About 12.
About 12, 13.
You know what I'm saying? And that household split, and if them parents ain't getting along, they ain't mentally strong enough to be able to co-parent, man, that child finna,
Yeah,
the child definitely finna suffer.
Now he gonna go with the mom.
Yeah, because whatever she says negative about the dad around the child, he gonna soak it up.
You gonna sum it up?
For sure.
He gonna soak it up. By the time he become a teenager, don't matter if old boy come over there every day. He can come over there, you know what I'm saying, and take him out. But you know what I'm saying, when you got a split household, how that shit be. But when that mom is talking negative about him, you know what I'm saying, then, cause I'm gonna show you an example. Then that jit, once he grow up, he gonna have a negative view on old boy regardless if it's a lie or not.
Yeah.
Because can't nobody tell me that I ain't been there for mine forever. And I'm gonna make it that personal because that's how I have issues with mine. And I wonder why. Because I remember, you know, how shit went. Like when I tried to chastise him and we was one family, you know what I'm saying? And I tried to chastise and then the other side, instead of staying back and letting me do what I got to do as a father, they cut in. He don't want to hear that shit. What you think he gonna do as a little man? He gonna shoot right over there.
That's the problem.
You know what I'm saying?
Once you
But
show,
vice versa, me knowing better, when you gotta do what you do, I don't get into it because that's what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But no matter how I tried, that was the personality that they had at that time. You know what I'm saying? I don't, you know, and I know that's part of the reason.
always,
You know what I'm saying?
always when you have a family divided, a household that's divided, when a child does something wrong and the mother cuts in and texts the child, you know what I'm saying? From then on, every time he get in trouble, guess who we gonna run to?
Yeah.
Guess
But
who
I
gonna run to?
also see some of them out there where it don't matter how long they've been apart, they was able to co-parent correct, and the child moved. You know what I'm saying? And bro, they good. Them just good. They level-headed and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I pay attention to everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, but then I see the parents. You gotta look at the parents. You see how they moving, and then you be like, damn, they ain't never had no baby. Look, I just here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Versus mine, like when I always use myself. I don't want to point out. It's a bunch of them like that. But everybody that's in that have come up and it's a whole lot of them who had, you know what I'm saying, baby mamas that had disagreements. You know what I'm saying? The child gonna suffer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever you
Yes, sir. Yes,
and
sir.
her got going on,
going
the
on?
child should have nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep jit out of that. if he separate and the dad go to prison or something like that, even though if y'all ain't with him, you should make sure that you keep in contact with the dad. Because even from prison, that shit is some type of stability that I'm telling you, bro. Cause listen, I listened to the little famous nigga Rod Wave. He talk about that shit in his interview. Pay attention. He said his old boy's in prison, but he always was able to talk to him all the time and then look where he at. He talk about him in his music a lot. So they tell you he had a lot of inspiration in his life, bro, way from prison.
Hello?
You getting?
Hello?
Go ahead. I can't just stop talking while I was in the middle of the thing. That's not how that works.
Hello?
Go ahead.
What y'all saying? So as y'all what y'all speaking on? Parents, y'all speaking on mother and father's co-parenting right now?
No, we're speaking on how the kids are raised, what's different from when we was raised, and who really got control of that, I'm gonna call it what, domestic relationship? Who's on the line? No, who's in control of their lives?
You said who got control of their lives?
Read the title. Just read the title.
The title of the podcast is Who's in Charge Now, the parents or the children?
To be honest, listen, to be honest, it ain't even the parents.
Hold on. We gotta see who on the phone. Who we talking to first?
Who we talking to?
Kids now, when the kids are born, they stick them devices to their ears or devices to their face. So really, the parents don't even have control on their sleep.
Exactly.
It's more the media. Nowadays, parents are raising their kids off of devices.
Who we speaking to so we can let everybody know?
Kids are not listening to what parents are saying.
Hello?
It's me, it's Gina.
Oh, this is Regina.
Okay, you got this.
Okay, this is Regina O on the phone. We got Regina O on the phone. Miss Orr. Queen
Yeah,
Orr.
you got
Queen
You're on the
Orr.
podcast, that's how
But
that
you're on the
goes.
podcast, so listen. Like, you're saying that the reason why kids are the way these days is social media and video games and stuff like that. Yeah.
I agree with that.
Big facts.
I agree with that.
Okay, so
That's a fact.
what you think the solution gonna be for us to better help raise these generations of kids coming along?
To be honest, what I'm going through right now, because I have my grandkids that are being raised right now, I literally just told my daughter to shut it down. Like, start teaching her, like like, instead of her taking the device, she teaches herself. Like, things like, even next year, my 8-year-old, she's not even going to school, she's going to home. Because school's not even the same no more, the teacher's not even teaching them, what's going on in the world. So my solution is to bring your own self up and learn what you know and feed them the best knowledge that you can gain and what we learn from off of the internet and give to them a better version with dealing of life and how it is right now.
Okay, I like that. I like that.
Yeah, man,
You gotta be in their lives, but I think we gotta be in there as like positive from both sides. It can't be a negative on one side and a positive. That's gonna keep the confusion going.
Exactly.
It's definitely gonna have you, and you're definitely right about that. And that's where a lot of our black communities and black people are going wrong at because of the differences of if I'm not with you, I'm not gonna take care of the kid.
All that, that type of shit there.
And they're causing a lot. And I was a victim of that when I was younger. You know what I mean? And my solution to that is, us older ones, especially y'all ones that's from the top of them, y'all can show these little young just because you don't mess with all, just let you still be in the life. Y'all got, girls that you still going to know. Just because you don't mess with them, you can still let your baby be in life. Just try to, show them.
Yeah, exactly. I'm glad you said it like that. Both ways.
This
It
the
has to
thing
be
too.
both ways.
This the thing too, Regina. Like we said, when we was growing up, we had the whole community involved in our life because if you get in trouble, the whole community gonna be there on that spot when you get in trouble. And also, if you got in trouble with the law or something, the whole community was gonna be there to help get you out of that. But now these days,
It's a whole world, now. They can just record you in the whole world, now.
exactly. But see, these days now, if you see a child out there doing something they ain't supposed to be doing and you say something to them, they're gonna run back and get their parents and their parents come guns blazing. You feel me?
And that's where you don't turn your cheek though. And you let So
Yeah.
if that's what they want to do, you let them go do that. You don't feel a negative energy with another negative energy.
Yeah, you can't. It ain't gonna fix
You know,
it.
they do that, that's gonna do it. But you did your job as a person, you know what I'm saying? And correcting it as it went on, you know?
Yeah,
You don't
exactly.
stop doing what you're supposed to do, you're supposed to keep going. Just because we see other people ain't doing what they're supposed to do, or we afraid that they don't know his mama crazy or something like that, that don't stop you from telling that kid he's right or
Hey.
wrong. You know you did your job.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you for calling in, Regina. Keep watching this show and you can comment if you want to. You heard me? Thank you. Hey, right now, I know this dude watching. Bam, give me a call real quick. 'Cause I want to get your opinion on something. 727-386-2289. But like we were saying, back to what we were saying, you know what I'm saying? We can find a solution for everything. You know what I'm saying? If we like they did in Tarpon, they call a community meeting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a bunch of people showing up. I was surprised at how many people showing up. Me not growing up in Tarpon. You know what I'm saying? I was surprised at how many people showed up to that community meeting. And they plan on having one every Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? So they sat there and they talked about a resolve. So what had happened earlier, I ain't gonna mention it, but what had happened weeks earlier, you know what I'm saying? They talked about, and it wasn't nobody outside. It was the parents. You know what I'm saying? And they were sitting up there talking about a solution. Oh, we need to do this and we need to do that. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is the thing about it. We can all sit there and talk about what we should do and how we gonna handle the situation. But until you put that shit in motion, that's
guess
what's
what?
gonna start.
We already in motion.
bro.
We already in
that
motion right
situation,
now.
bro. You feel me? But you talking about grown ass men, bro.
Yeah.
How the fuck
Listen.
their mama gonna come and talk to them and do this
Exactly.
and do
They
this
grown
and
now.
do
They
that?
not kids.
They
What
grown,
we
bro.
talking about?
They not
You talking
kids
about
no more.
motherfuckers
And
that
that's a
got
great
half
fact. Ooh, I like
ass
that
in
what
the
he just
streets.
said.
You feel me?
Because they
These
not
niggas got
kids
more.
now.
These niggas got more money and more respect in the street than their mama and their daddy do. So how the
Exactly.
hell their mama and their daddy gonna tell them
That's
what to do?
what the plan.
You feel
That's what the
me?
plan. But you know what a child will do, no matter how he is, no matter how old that child is, no matter how grown that
gonna
man
listen
is,
to the parents.
he gonna listen to his mother
No, not these days.
before
bro.
the fall.
Not these days. You wanna know why I can have them? Ain't had no motherfucking mamas and daddies in their life, bro.
Man, that take
It's always- it was
taking care
one
of their
or the
mamas
other.
and their daddy, bro.
It was one or the other.
Half of them had to do the shit their mama and their daddy supposed to do, but they did it.
Yeah.
You feel me? So how you gonna tell me what to do? You can't tell a man how to feel about their respect, bro.
And see, I'm gonna show you another thing.
right.
I'm gonna show you another thing. He go another valid point, right? That people don't think about. That also should happen in every generation as they come.
She said,
But-
listen.
But it don't happen, and that's what make it hard on that new generation as time go as well. But when we have kids, they don't supposed to start off, bro,
727
in the same spot where we
386
started off.
2289.
That's what
That
it
shit,
was.
that brings
See, when we
bitterness.
was coming up, bro, all the niggas that was good towards us was in prison.
Yeah,
We ain't had no guidance.
but that's the
niggas that we
system.
had, the niggas that we had around us was giving us, hey man, hold, get this pack, nigga, go
Yeah,
give you some
broke that
money.
shit off.
They wasn't
Yeah.
saying, oh, nah, nigga, don't be on the
That
corner,
never
bro,
reversed
don't
that
be
shit.
doing this, don't do that. Them niggas was fronting the nigga the dope to get right.
For real.
You feel
for
me?
real, yeah.
They wasn't jumping out on the nigga, oh nigga, you ain't finna be on this corner, nigga, no, this ain't for you. You feel me? You need to go to school. It wasn't that, you feel me?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you gotta go back to when y'all was coming up. You feel me? Where y'all messed up at because we ain't had no guidance from y'all.
Yeah.
You feel me? Not
I-
saying
it
y'all,
took-
I'm
it
just
took
saying
me
in
right
general,
away.
but
See, yeah,
that's what I'm
they
saying.
swiped down shit. Now listen, it's funny that you
Look.
say that.
You was away from my kids.
They took people away that
One
the
second.
good ones that was good, they done took them away.
Yeah.
You feel
So
me?
hold on,
One
let
second,
me
man.
just say this one last thing, right, before we get to Bam. Right, I'm glad Bam on, because at the time he was a police officer, and he witnessed. But my generation, they took all of us off the street, bruh. My first time I was 15, 16 years old. 12 with 3 mandatory. My homeboys, and the lowest sentence was like 7 with 3 mandatory, right? So, I hadn't done that for this shit here. You know what I mean? Years later, when this George Floyd shit happened, you know what I'm saying? That stuff happened up there. It comes out in the media about this time frame when these judges all the way across the country was filling up these prisons, bro, and just
With young people.
really just, they pretty much kidnapping motherfuckers through the system. You know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't never been to a program. Straight to prison, nigga, straight to adult prison, 16.
Yep.
You feel me? And then you find this shit out years later that this is like I was kidnapped.
Yeah.
I want
But that
y'all,
shit, that's why this part of the reason that
I want
inspired
y'all-
me to do this kind of shit.
I want y'all
And
to-
motherfuckers think I'm crazy, but I ain't crazy, man.
On the
I'm
phone.
telling you, I ain't done shit.
on the phone right now, we got Mr. Romando Black. Listen, you live on Talk Pod now. So I want you to give us your opinion on what's going on between the parents and the kids these days.
I just think you have younger parents. That's just my opinion. You have younger parents and discipline's different than what it used to be. And when you have younger parents, you don't have as much training. And you have, in my opinion, in our culture,
I like that.
fathers aren't there. Fathers are around here and there. So, I mean, a lot of people claim they have kids. I mean, you all do. We all have kids. Even I made my mistake. But in our culture, in my opinion, we like fatherhood in many different ways. That's just my opinion.
So you saying it's because of the younger people? You kind of right too, because you got to look at it. You got a 14 or a 15-year-old with a child.
Yeah.
With a child these days.
Yeah.
How are they gonna raise a child when they're 14 and 15 years old and they're just a child?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just came out. As soon as your period came on, you had a child.
They grow up being friends.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
my best friend.
Yeah, like your child, your best friend. 'Cause you know what I'm saying? What kid? That child, that girl is 7, 8 years off before she becomes 21 and be legal enough to even do anything. So by the time she's 21 years old, her child gonna be damn near her age when she had it.
But think about this though, that's our generation that had those kids.
Yeah, that's what I say.
That
We
real
responsible.
young. Because
We responsible.
I remember when I was young in middle school, everybody in middle school was pregnant. Remember that?
Yeah.
And they had to go to the little pregnant school in Clearwater.
Yeah.
None of them was in high school.
They don't have that these days no more. If a girl get pregnant these days, they go to regular school until they have that child. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got nowhere safe to put them to teach them kids how to raise that child. They don't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? Because when you used to go to pregnancy school, when the girls used to go to pregnancy school, they used to give them a certain class to teach them how to change diapers, teach them how to burp a baby and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
They
Like I told you
want
last
them to
week.
get pregnant now.
Like I told you last week. These girls
Sucking
have a
babies
baby
all over.
and a week later be in the club.
Because they're kids.
Because they kids.
They kids, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They have a child.
Us too. That we, in my opinion,
Think about it, their grandma be 30 and shit.
yeah, but we aren't using contraceptives. As for when you know your daughter is, whichever young lady that
Yeah.
is starting to engage in sex.
Yeah.
You tell them not to do it, and I think that's unfair because you know they're going to.
They're going to find out.
Yeah.
They're going to find out.
Start using some contraceptive instead of just telling them not to do it because you know they are going to.
They're going to do it.
For
You know
sure,
what I'm
because
saying?
you know you did it. That's what I always go back on. The shit that I know I
Same
did,
thing.
man, they'll
You know
do
what
the
I'm
same
saying?
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Same thing.
Y'all have a good day.
All right,
Appreciate you
too.
calling in, bro.
Take care.
Yep. Second call of the day. That was bam.
And then, like she just said, when they have a child, guess who they're going to leave it to? That's who's going to dump them off on.
Grandma.
The grandparents.
And grandma
Grandma.
28. Yeah.
Yeah, this is real.
Only 32.
And you 32, and you finna be a granddad.
I have saw these kids be mad at their dad. And their dad be done a lot of stuff, like most of the shit in their life. And then they'll make these songs and say they ain't never had one.
Because they go back to what you said. That's
That
what
shit,
they
yeah.
mama, what they mama
That's
tell
what
them.
they mama tell them. Just
Yeah,
like you
you know what I'm
said.
saying? Like, that shit be
What they
crazy.
mama tell them. You can secretly be, you can seriously
Then
be.
9 out of 10, you probably not in the house, but you taking care of them, so they're around
Yeah.
their mama every day, so
Yeah.
they gonna
And
believe
so
what
that,
the fuck
yeah,
their mama
exactly,
say, bro.
And
exactly.
the mama ain't gonna
9
tell
out
them.
of 10, this hoe might be the shit eater.
Yeah, the mama ain't gonna tell them that the daddy probably sending $1,000 a week to him. You know what I'm
Money
saying?
don't raise a
Yeah, I know money don't raise a
We
kid,
gotta
but
spend time with them.
our mother would still tell that child, yo, no good ass daddy, he a
Yeah.
deadbeat. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, this child don't even know.
I mean, you got to
You the
have
reason-
money for that motherfucker.
You the reason why that child wearing Jordans and all that stuff there. You the reason why that child can play sports and stuff, because you support
I'm
him.
gonna show you why. Look, watch this. Here's the flip side. What I mean about the respect part. You can have. You see it every day. A dude out here, 10, 15 kids. Don't take care of none of them. Never did. But he on his shit. He look good. He ballin', whatever. You know what I'm saying? He don't take care of his kids. He might come around and hit his baby mama here and there. You know what I'm saying? He probably, you know, he doing his own thing. But she respecting cause that's my baby daddy because he doing good. And guess what? No disrespect is ever showed to him around Jit. Jit be respecting him and he ain't never done a damn thing for him. Now he his best friend when I watch this shit, dog, all the time. You know what I'm saying? Versus the dad who, the old passive nigga who decided to try to, man, I'm gonna beat up from the Jits, raise him and hell to mom. All the time talking shit about you, now Jit talking shit to you too.
Now I'm like,
But you done your thing for him, for real. You know what I'm saying?
it's that line
The
like,
other nigga didn't, he done his thing for his goddamn self.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? That's for real, bro. I see
You
that
got-
shit all the time.
you got fathers that actually want to be
Mindsets, dog.
Then you got
Mindsets be
fathers.
serious.
Then you got fathers that don't have no type of relationship with their child. And so what Fat Man's saying is they respect the father. They ain't got no relationship with the child. More than they respect the father that's actually there.
They respect the money.
They respect
That's what they're respecting.
that's
The
what
money.
they respect. The money.
These days, you can be a police ass nigga, fuck nigga, whatever you can be in the streets.
Long as you got money.
As
Yeah.
long as you got money, that shit don't matter.
Yeah.
What?
That's what it is.
What? Poster boy said that.
That's some real shit, bro. These people can know you done set this nigga up and put this man mama in prison, done put this man in federal prison for 15 years, and he can come home and go to did 20 years, he did 18 months. Come home and y'all embrace the nigga because he got them racks.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
That mean he did
That's
nothing
what
wrong.
she said.
Like,
She
you
said,
did nothing wrong.
she said, damn that if the mother or the father have or try to be active and they still will downgrade you just to fit in with the world of false material life.
And they will do that too. I have saw it in both ways, you know. But we trying to figure out a solution to try to change this because it got to be changed. Guess what?
You can't-
No matter what you say or do right now at this point, that's the future.
Be the future.
You gotta realize that that's your blood. That's you. That's still you. That's how you keep going.
That's your bloodline. That's gonna put you into.
That's how you keep going, bro.
Okay. So
I'm
Like I
telling you,
said,
bro. It was
solution.
the reason why all my boys got the same goddamn name. I've been thinking like this. Been a
Solution.
thinker. You know what I'm saying? I've been realized that all the
She
boys
said.
come from me. That's me.
she said.
So shit, I want to make this stay me. You know what I'm saying?
She said. So what would be a solution, Queen? You tell us what would be a solution. You know what I'm saying? How can we get?
Unity, what we always speak on, man. That's the main thing, bro. You can't get nowhere without that.
You got-
Just start right there, bro.
You got to bring the village back.
That's
got-
unity.
You got to
Unite.
the village back. Unity. You got to bring it back. That's how you solve a solution.
Cause what we
You know what I'm
beefing
saying?
against each other.
like
for.
if we get together, just us, we get together and like
I'm saying we already started it. That's why
Yeah.
we're speaking on it.
I'm about to say like
And
we
then
get together,
there's more and more
we
people
start doing the
engaging.
barbecues again. You know what I'm saying?
Further and further around. It ain't just here, bro. We got military people, all type of
Yeah.
be on here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got the email I sent you?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it. But see, listen, like we said, the innocence of a child cannot be taken from a child. So if we come together and you bring your kids, you bring your kids, you bring your kids, I bring my kids. It don't matter if we beefing, because that's what them kids gonna do. As long as they got somebody to play with, we straight. Ain't gonna be no beefing. Now, if you invite somebody to a barbecue, and you invite somebody to a barbecue, and they bring their kids gonna get with y'all kids, and just to have fun. Now, one of them, like we used to do, now one of the kids might come
It
over
gotta be a teachable moment. Also,
Yeah.
you gotta try to have more of them
But
in
see,
their lives. Teachable
this is
moments, moments that they gonna remember.
Yeah.
That's
You know
how
what
you
I'm
come
saying?
together. That's how you come together, because you might get one of them kids that don't know the other child, but they want to go hang out with them at their house. Daddy, can I go over here and hang out at his house? So in order for you to do that, you're going to have to meet his parents. So you can feel comfortable. Let me see if you cool enough to let my child go over there and play with your child. You know what I'm saying? Let me do a background check somewhat while you're standing right there. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it's gonna all come together, because I can sit there, your child do something wrong, I can sit there and tell your child, hey. You know what I'm saying? You know your daddy ain't finna have that. You know, then I go, hey, this is what your child did. Instead of you arguing me down, because that's your child, come up with a solution. You know what I'm saying? Tell them, oh, you dead ass wrong. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Mr. Henderson brought you over here because
That's
you
how
dead
that
ass wrong.
community start forming right there.
That's how it starts. That's what we got
That's
to
how
do.
that community start forming.
That's what we
right
got to
there.
do. Hey, man, we're going to have a brief intermission real quick. We're going to play this song for y'all, man. And it's from none other than Poster Boy. Y'all,
It's like chasing my dreams.
it's like, what?
That's what it's called, chasing my dreams.
Oh,
Hold on, we're gonna let him explain it.
yeah.
Man,
The song is called Chasing My Dreams.
you know, I really don't even write no more. I don't write. I freestyle. But when I heard the beat, the first time I heard the beat, I thought about when I was in prison. You can vouch for me.
Yeah.
You was in there with me when I lost my brother and lost my grandma.
Yeah.
R.I.P. OG buddy grandma. You feel me? So when I first heard the beat, I like, damn, it made me feel like, damn, I was in my cell, you feel me, and thinking about, damn, I couldn't see nothing but the rent yard in the box. Couldn't see nothing, you can't see nothing, the windows tinted, you feel me? So when I kept hearing the beat, I just heard it. Looking at my cell and I couldn't see far. I'm living my life like a rock star, you feel me?
Yeah.
So that's what it's based me on, nigga. When I was sitting in that cell, bitch, you feel me, when they had like about 4-6 suits in the box, I had to go down there and ask Sherm, hey, let me hold the beef stew, man, and the cheese squeeze.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know how he knew. I don't know how he knew. It was like, that nigga had a motherfucking.
For sure.
It sounded like he had a nose.
Hey,
Cause every time I go to fire up a cigarette,
So,
here go Poster Boy.
let me get a bullet time, nigga, till I get right.
Count time.
Hey, that's how I used to do
Hard time right now, you feel me? So,
Pope.
that's what the song means. That's what the song about, man. You feel me?
Let's go.
Sitting in that cell and couldn't see far.
For
Niggas
sure,
that been
for
locked
sure.
up, you gonna understand what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
For sure.
For sure.
This is that one you like, man.
Yeah, you know, I be on that shit. I used to write all my music in the box, dog. I didn't give a damn about going to the box. Cause I zoned out in that bitch. Y'all, I need payment pills. Just little pills.
You doing 5 or 10 words today?
Huh?
5 or 10 words.
I was looking at myself and I couldn't see far. Now I'm living my life just like a rock star. I'm just chasing my dreams, it won't be far. I'm just deep in my feelings, I can't think far. Hey, I'm just chasing my dreams. I'm just chasing my dreams. Hey,
All the niggas know this.
like that's what it
I
seems.
already like that.
Like
That's
it's
it.
not what it seems. Hey, when I think about my granny boy, I'm panic. All the pressure from my brother, I can't handle it. Got me feeling like wait, bitch, I'm gambling. All the weight on my shoulders, you can't balance. But you know I gotta hold on, cause mama made a soldier. The road kinda bumpy, I'm jumping all over hurdles. The odds stacked against us, these crackers, they tryna murder us. They killed George Floyd, that pussy did it on purpose. I'm trying to serve a purpose for my daughter's sake. And make sure that Kanai and my nephew straight. I'm out your nigga grinding each and every day. I pray to the Lord that he can find a way, find a way. I was looking at myself and I couldn't see far. Now I'm living my life just like a rock star. I'm just chasing my dreams, it won't be far. I'm just deep in my feelings, I couldn't think far. Hey, I'm just chasing my dreams.
Self entertainment too. No pain, no
Oh,
pain.
Self did that?
Okay. Shout out
No
to Self.
pain, no pain.
Shout out to Self Entertainment, man.
Shout out to
Hey,
Self.
hey, listen, man.
Fucking
Trademark,
Oh,
bitch.
Listen, man.
Yeah, man. It's all good.
What you, we gonna start, since Lance Boy Entertainment, we gonna start out with Zebo. What you giving me?
I'm giving them $5.
$5?
Got a lot of meaning in that song.
Yeah.
For sure.
But you know,
What you think, Ted?
I give him $5 all the way. I already
And you
heard
know
it.
what? I'm gonna give him $5 solely on, you know, when I listen to a song, I listen to
I know everything about the song, what he talking about. Like when I hear it, I know, I feel it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? So that shit gave me chills again.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why I
That's
say
music.
That's he get
music.
$5 because everything he said in there, from the street to the prison, I was with him.
I done been there.
I was with him.
So,
I was with him. I'm talking about I was physically there with him, going through this.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Went
for
down
sure.
there, hey bro, condolences on what happened to you.
Yeah,
brother.
for sure.
And then had to
I
go
know
back
that
fucking a week
happened.
later
Yeah.
and tell him the same thing about his grandma. Come on, man, are you crazy?
Yeah.
This, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I say I give him $5 because I feel it. You know I listen to words. I listen to words. So all facts.
No cap.
All facts, no cap. No capping. Everything he said in that song, he went through it. I was there with him. I know it. So if he get the $5 treatment.
Yeah.
Bing bing.
You know we got sound.
Y'all look that music up, man. What you got in that?
What's good?
All your
Shit,
all
you
the
know,
stuff.
really, man, I ain't really been on no social media and shit like that. You know, I got shit on YouTube.
Yeah.
I got a YouTube account, you feel me? The YouTube page.
What's it
Hit
called?
me up at
What's
Posterboy.
YouTube?
My shit Posterboy.
Hey,
Posterboy.com.
he on YouTube. Look him up, Poster Boy.
A couple shit on there, you feel me? But I really gotta get on my shit though, you feel me?
Yeah. I mean, that's how you get serious about it. Like even this right here. You know what I'm
You
saying?
feel me?
Like this is actually like a platform, rather. It's bigger than this weed and hip hop. It's bigger than this local shit.
Yeah.
I don't even.
Yeah, we
You
trying
know,
to
it's for everybody.
It's for everybody.
You know what I'm saying?
We trying to go all over. You know what I'm
And we
saying?
ain't gonna try that
right now.
It's already
look,
happening.
Right now, like I
But you
said,
got
man,
people
we
in
got.
Carolina writing in on the YouTube
Yeah.
shit, looking at that motherfucker. I'm like, what? You know, for sure.
Somebody-
You know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty sure when we put this on YouTube, somebody go listen to
Yeah, that's why. I edited
They gonna listen to
a
that and it's gonna hit 'em.
What's up, my boy?
Excuse me,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
drop this. I got.
What's good? We looking good. What's good? I'm doing a little podcast.
This is the type of stuff that we try to do every Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Pretty soon you ain't gonna even see us in here. We're gonna be somewhere else.
Yeah, we'll have a.
We're gonna be somewhere else posting up. You know what I'm saying? Broadcasting live from wherever we at the park.
Right now, anyway.
You know, at the beach, a barbecue, or an event. Cause you know what I'm saying? We had Ted got some events coming up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He got some events coming up that we finna be broadcasting from and stuff like that. Yeah, so.
Just got some little things to do.
Oh yeah, I
with
forgot.
my own business for the truck.
I forgot one thing. Since we got Poster Boy here, big ups on that concert y'all just do, bro.
Oh yeah, man, hey, man. That shit had me kind of mad. I did the thing though, even, but the damn whole bottom of the microphone came out. You feel me? So I really rap half of the show.
Yeah.
With no mic. You feel me?
You
I
probably was,
rap the first
you
song
probably
with the
was
mic.
aggressive with it.
That I did my thing. I felt good. We hung out. We had fun.
You went Tuesday, boy, didn't you?
Yeah.
I see that.
That's why entertainment, the whole blast
Shout out to
went,
my
bro.
boy Keys,
Yeah.
my boy Gates, my boy
You Chuck ever come?
my boy Chuck came.
Chuck came.
But he ain't before he had that shit like backed up. It was like too many people
Too many
before.
Yeah. Okay.
Shout out to Chuck Valley, you feel me? Yeah. You know, we did our thing though.
We're gonna have another one coming on soon too. Maybe Memorial Day,
That
right?
Memorial Day.
That's Club Status.
Status.
But that's gonna be our first barbecue day.
Yeah, that's why we need to get everything
You
together.
bring them
now.
side by side out, them bikes out, you feel me? Them same
We're doing a
shots.
video.
Video shoot, you
What
feel
about-
me?
We're going to the park.
Video shoot coming real soon, man. No, everybody gonna come out for that. Everybody need to come out for that. Big video shoot.
For sure, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure,
So
niggas some love, man.
yeah, that's all we trying to do right now. Like you
Fair
said.
reviews, yeah.
You know
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
I read that.
I can't read that shit, bro.
Just leave the bullshit at home, man.
Leave the,
Kids
like
can
you
come.
said, leave the bullshit at
You
home.
feel me?
Y'all come out and have a good time.
If it's beef, you feel me?
Living
Leave that
OG.
shit at home.
All right, we finna move on. We've been going for a minute. We gotta go to the strand review.
Grand review day is Lemon OG, also known as Lemon OG Kush, is an indica marijuana strain. Anything, let's see that.
Stretch it out. That's get small.
Yeah.
My brother, hold
I want to make smart
like
phones.
this.
I want to.
You be like the old people.
Indica
And
lemon
then
skunk
man.
and the OG 18. Lemon OG provides.
Yeah. Just go through it. You ain't gotta read the whole shit.
Users with a quick acting, sleepy head sensation.
Yeah.
on. That's that pressure. That's that
And
ism.
a skunky aroma.
That's that aroma.
Lemon OG Kush, man.
Yeah. That's up.
That's what we need some of that. What is that? You smoked from there already?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit that I got from my lady, that shit got me high in the bed. Shout out to you,
Yeah. What's up?
Lou. I ain't gotta put in no name.
That's a
You
good
know,
motherfucker Mac.
no, you don't even smoke, nigga.
So what? I got it.
Yeah, you got that.
But like I said, man, hey man, we finna get ready to close this one out. But
Yeah, we got hip hop 360.
Yeah, well, you done talk
Oh,
so
my
much
bad.
about them goddamn children.
man, we gotta talk about the kids these days, man. That's what it's about. Y'all said it yourself. They our future.
You can't leave
Smoke a
back
bull
weed in
time,
hip
talk
hop.
about them kids.
They
I'm
our
trying to
future.
get high,
Can't
nigga.
leave
Hey,
back weed in hip hop.
Look, check this shit out. Poster boy. I remember that motherfucker was number 12, 13 years old coming knock on my door. Man, you got some green? Man, get your motherfucker.
Sherman and that nigga Factz
Listen,
was the only nigga that sold us weed back then, you feel me?
yeah,
Besides Art, shout out to Art.
And it's
Art
crazy.
had that gas back
It's crazy
then,
because-
you feel me?
Yeah.
because
Yo, that weed shit,
Art
Art
used to
had
say-
that gas back
how
then.
you gonna sell that weed? He a child. It's just a nigga that sell weed any goddamn way.
Shit, nigga had that, nigga had
The
the pesos. Nigga trying to get high.
Somebody gonna do it. Yeah.
You feel me? Me and Riri, man, we jet trying to get high. Sherman got the fattest sacks out there, same like.
That was back then, though. That ain't how shit supposed to
Yo,
go.
anybody supposed to go down, but at the same time,
That shit legal now, shit.
Yeah, it's legal now, so-
You still can't get selling to them kids. That shit.
Oh, no,
ain't
you
never
can't.
gonna be legal.
they got the
I wasn't no normal kid, you know that. Though.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's in the
That's why I
hood.
say
Shit go down
sometimes-
in the hood.
That's why I say sometimes in your routes. I
But
see
that's
you,
some of the
I
stuff
see
we
you.
gotta
When I
start
first got
changing.
down here, I seen him grow up, so I know the shit he be saying in his raps. He living that shit.
Yeah, I
You know
know
what I'm
that.
saying?
I was really on the block with Watt line for
But
real.
what
Yeah.
I'm saying,
And you had a big ass angle problem. Still too.
but what we speaking about right now is trying to change all of that.
Yeah, we need to.
That's
but
what
at
we
the same
speaking
time, you gotta
about.
know where you come from too. You can't forget that shit.
Yeah, you
you
can't.
feel me?
Can't
That's
forget
what
your
make who
roots.
you is. You feel me?
Yeah.
Can't forget about that.
It's a way to use it. That anger is there for a reason.
Yeah.
But you gotta use it the correct way.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
on hip hop
Hip
360.
Hop 360.
So that's your song.
Local shit.
So how you been talking about I done sent you all type of stuff to your messenger all week long.
But you gonna speak on it. You the one who found it. You got to speak on it.
I gotta find it. That's why I
It's
sent
one thing
you
about
this
it.
one.
One thing about it, you sold me a bunch of Kevin Samuel shit.
That we ain't even talk about that.
We ain't even finished talk. What can we even talk about that? I ain't know that man.
We don't talk about
What is that?
Kevin Samuels, he had a talk pod, but he normally always talk about women. You know what I'm saying? Now people that
talk
call,
about dudes too.
yeah,
Don't talk
people that
about
call
them.
backlash for speaking on him when he died. When he was alive, they ain't say nothing about what he was doing. But when he died, now everybody come out the woodwork saying, "Oh, Kevin Samuels was this, and it's his karma. That's how he got." You know what I'm saying? Because the man he had a heart attack after while he was having sex with the girl. You feel me?
What went out in a good way though? He went out in a good way. I don't know what his name is. What his name is?
Kevin Samuels.
Shout out to Kevin Samuels, man. All
Hey, this
people,
man say it's more acceptable now because kids asking their parents for edible parties. And
Edible who?
Parties.
Edible parties.
Like throw an edible party.
We eat all the edibles.
Where they eat all the edibles and hang out. That's what kids actually care for these days. And he right.
But you got, how old are they? See, if they 17 and 18 years old, they started smoking weed at 13, 14 already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be realistic with this situation. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just how life goes. Everybody 17, 18 years, you're a young man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If
So-
he started smoking 17, he good.
I ain't saying that if you condone in the throwing no weed party because he ain't legal. Cause I ain't finna do it.
But
Shit.
see, some parents think that some
Yeah,
parents
cause you ain't
think,
gonna get a chance to get mad at me and tell the police I did shit.
yeah.
That's
Some
how I
parents
think.
Some
You
parents
know, I
accept it.
protect me. You know what I'm saying? That's how I think.
But listen, some parents accept it because they got to realize if you tell a child no he can't smoke weed and you smoke weed, he gonna go out there in the world and do it behind your back. So some parents accept it because they rather them do it in front of them than do it behind their back.
I know that.
You know what
I
I'm
ain't
saying?
saying nothing
But-
wrong with that.
Like I'm just saying.
I'm
Like-
talking about out there selling the shit to them.
Why, Breezy? What it do?
None of that shit there, especially talking about it on the hill.
I said, what it do, fool?
Yeah.
Why breezy?
Why Breezy? What it do,
My
man?
breezy Auntie Diane looking for you, but you ain't bring her them blacks back last night. Shit.
What's in the Hip Hop 360 review, man?
Oh, you was talking about, what his name is? You been talking about this dude's song, y'all been texting about it all day, now you don't know? What his name is? Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, Kendrick
Lamar,
Lamar.
you done forgot that.
Listen,
I read
man.
this whole new text post
Listen,
and
man.
made this big, now you don't know what's in the hip hop.
Listen. If y'all ain't up on that new Kendrick Lamar,
The whole scope.
if y'all ain't up on that new Kendrick Lamar, man, y'all sleep. Cause that dude got
Nigga
a
raw, he tripping.
yeah. A lot of people, but a lot of top people saying, oh, we can't understand what he's saying.
No, because I listened to it last night. Like,
You gotta listen to that man.
See, there's a difference.
They don't listen to
There's a
beats.
difference of listening to a song and listening to a song.
yeah, because he throwing you into a time
You feel
zone.
me? You getting in this
You know what I'm
car,
saying?
listen to a song and think you ain't never hear it, but his song catch you off rip.
Yeah.
All his music.
All he
He got catchy music and he got bars, bro. And he got lyrics, bro. And he got a message in every one of his songs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You feel me?
And he break it down. He break a lot of stuff that's going on in the world these days down in his songs. And putting it in a way
He a
that
different breed, bro.
yeah. And putting it in a way that you can understand
He in his own
But
category.
I'm gonna tell you somebody else who's snapping. Can't remember what that name is.
See that?
Gelato.
Yep.
Jack Hollow.
Jack Hollow.
Gelato.
Listen.
I thought he was a dude. He was black. When I heard
Me
of
too.
him.
What's
I
that
love
song he just put out?
That
Glamorous
glamorous,
life.
that glamorous life.
He redid Drake. He redid Fergie shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one him and Drake.
No.
I got this whole album. I downloaded this whole
Drake a
album.
motherfucker.
Pull that up.
Drake the best.
What?
Jack Harlow and Drake.
Y'all hear that shit?
He said Young Dolph was the GOAT.
Your dog was the GOAT of Memphis, man.
Well, he's not.
Better than Yo Gotti.
Anybody out here
What you think,
on this
man?
line,
You like Dolph or Gotti?
he
I
like
ain't
Dolph
saying,
or Gotti,
I ain't
man.
saying Gotti weak,
Tap in.
but I like Dolph. Yeah, y'all
Dolph
let us
or
know.
Gotti, man.
Dolph or
Like
Gotti,
both of
man.
You tripping.
I like both of them too, but I just think, Dolph.
CMG, nigga.
Yeah,
I think as far, it all depends on what you like him.
Put it like this
How
here.
you like him.
Put it like this here.
Because if you want to know who was the better rapper,
Yeah. that's all
fucking
I'm
young
That-
Gotti, way
that
better
what I'm trying to
rapper,
tell
man.
him.
No, he don't even be rhyming. He just
Okay,
be
listen,
talking
this is what I'm trying to tell him.
talking
Every
But, you know,
motherfucker
he
that's
like
on paper route
Yeah.
and everybody on CMG.
He be having
Fucking
some
with them
hard
niggas
ass
on
beats.
CMG, man.
Yeah, Gotti brought a lot of niggas though,
Who
man.
fucking with these niggas? These niggas eating right now, man. Who in paper route is fucking with this man?
I mean, people like him and shit, but just who's the better rapper? You know, what's the name? You know what?
brother,
Yo Gotti is a better rapper
the
than
calmest I ever seen him about that.
That
shit.
is Drake and Jack Harlow.
Drake the
I
best
just
of all
said
time.
that's
He remixed it with him.
Drake the GOAT. They know that he can't compare nobody to Drake. Yeah. talking about living.
What the hell is that?
That's
That
that
Carlo it on?
That's that glamorous. I mean, first class shit.
That be that slime, boy.
I ain't talking about that. That's
I
another.
thought I was gonna that kid with Lamar shit. Drake gonna murder Jack Harlow though.
Yeah, right.
That's the shit, bro. Ain't nobody better than that bitch. Only bitch that come close to Drake is Weezy. Them the bitch you gotta
What
put
you
them
mean
in.
come close?
Yeah, you don't wanna come
Man, you
close.
crazy.
Oh no, tell us that.
What's wrong with you?
Weezy ain't better than Drake to me.
What?
Why? Because you think
What the
you
dude
made
just
his
said?
money. Yeah, that ain't crazy.
Nah, back in the day Weezy, yo. But now,
He still can do that.
he don't do
Get
that
over there
shit.
and fuck with him. What you think? He forgot how to do it?
Nah, he just don't do that shit no more.
It's
I
on a
just
different
don't
level, bro.
Listen to that shit.
This nigga make rock music, bro.
Yeah, he make shit that I ain't
Fucking rock song you ever heard Drake make.
I like Drake. Drake.
Oh, here you
laid
go.
back, slide, bro. Drake be slide, bro.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's the end of this show.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
y'all, everybody who support us and came through. We appreciate y'all. All facts, no cap, weed and hip hop podcast. I'm your host, Weed Head Ted.
Sherm Stick, legendary.
Zebo.
You poster boy, you already know what time it is.
Man, these people say Yo Gotti on top.
And we'll see
I
y'all
already told you.
And he say little
next
baby,
week.
little baby finna take the lead. He already got the lead.
They all on the wrong shit.